So now you're almost through the hospital section. And when you come down into this main circular area, there's going to be a couple enemies coming through all the side doors. So get the grenades out, and if you got a good toss, you can kill quite a few of them as soon as they come through the door. I forgot to mention in the first video that I skipped the training because it was pretty simple and I didn't really feel like going through it another time. So as soon as that door blows open, try to get the grenade just right behind the door, and you'll kill, at least one or two. Now what I'm trying to do here is knock that guy down so then I can get in a position to, so I can have a couple extra seconds to really aim my next grenade toss at the next door that the enemies are coming through, and just let that last guy bleed out, because as soon as he dies, the next enemies are going to come running through the door. I threw that grenade too far, unfortunately.
So that's an interesting way of doing it. So instead of like a trip line for more enemies, it's when the other ones die?
Instead of an invisible wire that you walk across, it's the amount of enemies. Or as soon as you clear the first wave. Which I guess is, kind of a sign of horde mode influencing this.
Or this influencing horde mode.
Maybe. It's probably that way. They're probably like, yeah, just throw a bunch of enemies at them and see what happens.
So is it harder to use your chainsaw in insane mode? Because I haven't seen you do it yet.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's harder because it's harder to get close range to some enemies. There's an achievement too for winning 10 chainsaw battles, which is kind of cool. If you try to chainsaw an enemy and he's also using the wow, my teammate's head just exploded. That was awesome. If you're trying to chainsaw an enemy and he's also using a lancer, sometimes you'll get in a chainsaw duel where you're both like clashing swords, I guess. And you just have to jam B as quickly as you can. And if you don't do it fast enough, you get chainsawed yourself, so.
It's a risky achievement.
Yeah. Well, against the enemies, it's pretty easy. On multiplayer, it's fucking hard. It seems like your internet connection kind of has an influence on, has a bigger influence on who wins the chainsaw duel rather than,
so like swords
button pressing
in Halo.
Exactly. Yeah. Whoever has the better connection wins. Oh, Reavers.
So they have like riders on them?
Yeah, 2 riders. It's easy. It's just, I don't know.
Kill
just
the
to
riders
shoot the
first?
No, shoot the Reavers first. The Reavers move around too much and are usually too far away, and you want them to be far enough away that it's going to be too hard to shoot the riders. So you're going to flank through the store over here. Get a better angle on some of these guys. And if you sneak up on them, just toss a grenade. Now, one thing I noticed about this game compared to, well, I don't know about compared to anything, but it's just the enemies are very aggressive, and sometimes they will just rush you and chainsaw you or fuck you up without even asking your permission.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. It makes it really challenging in some places. The destructible environments are also really cool in this game. Unfortunately, not everything is destructible, but like that park bench was.
Yeah, that's cool.
Quit running away, biatch.
Very nice.